Antes de comenzar con el episodio de hoy, quiero hablarte de una problemática que tiene que ser conocida por los vecinos de Cantabria. Los planes de desarrollo de grandes molinos de aerogeneradores aquí en Cantabria están a punto de materializarse. Líneas de alta tensión atravesando los valles pasiegos, por ejemplo, y otras regiones ya están proyectadas y a punto de ser puestas en funcionamiento. Y este tipo de cosas se están sacando adelante sin la participación ciudadana. Yo voy a dejar un link donde vas a tener más información y para que participes, especialmente si vives en Cantabria o en regiones limítrofes. Tenemos que ser nosotros los que decidamos el futuro de los pueblos donde vivimos, no que sean empresas que vengan de fuera las que decidan el tipo de paisaje, el tipo de desarrollo, lo que queremos para nuestros territorios. Te animo, participa, porque evidentemente energías alternativas sí, pero no de cualquier forma. En nombre de la energía verde no se puede hacer cualquier cosa. Si nosotros no participamos, no vamos a conseguir nada. Y es por esto que es tan importante. Hay alegaciones, hay reuniones, hay charlas, hay manifestaciones, hay la posibilidad de que hables con tu alcalde, con tus vecinos, porque si no lo hacemos, otros lo van a decidir por nosotros. Participa.
Carrots we make 4 to 5 succession. One we are harvesting over there and one are growing over here. This year we plant 5 different kind of carrots: violet, purple, yellow, let's say reddish and orange one. This is like the beans and the soya beans we are making. Soya become one of our main crop. They are kind of edamame. For sure the seed is available in Reinsaat. This is one of the best sort I find. This is like the second generation. The one generation we can go in the field, they are already producing. They are just starting. They are just starting to make the flowers. Oh no, they are starting maybe. No, this is second generation now, they are starting now. But the other one are nearly finished. I need to go and show you that. The green beans, normal green beans, they are also starting now to make some beans. Yeah, sweet, good. This is also one of the 25 new stuff we try. Normally they grow inside in the greenhouse. This time I try to do this outside, and they are really nice. You need to imagine yourself to have like 10 from this, then you cut it every 10 centimeters and you have a really nice portion with just 10 beans, right?
Or you if in restaurants you serve it like this. You can cook it like this and serve it on the plate like this. Yeah. Looks nice. Yeah.
Not the easiest year I was planting. So 20 years I'm planting vegetable. I said this is one of the challenging year for me. It's raining every 3 days. I cannot enter my field like I want. And if I will not choose to have a permanent bed production, then for sure I will not be successful at all. The mulch and the pathway are full with sawdust, wood chip or hay. The reason I'm doing that is because I want to produce compost in the place I'm producing the vegetable. And this technique now I can call it vegetable production in living soil, because my garden become kind of compost pile. Yeah? And after a few months or a few years, the compost on the pathway will be peeled on the beds. Like this, the bed is growing up like a sandwich. And the same happen in the forest. Every year the leaves are falling down and the ground gets better and better. If you have like a lot of moisture, this organic material will keep the moisture for the time there is no rain. When it's too dry, then it gives back the water. Yeah? And it's also like the house where the worms, insects can live. Yeah? This year we plant a lot of a lot of fruit trees. This is one of them. There's a really young plant. This is pawpaw. It's also something we start to grow now with the climate change, and we make a combination with the asparagus. Asparagus for market gardener, I can definitely say this is a good stuff. You plant it, 3 years after, you can make some people happy and have a lot of money in your pocket. And I think an asparagus can give like 10 to 15 shoots a year. You just have to make a multiplication.
Okay.
I'm talking about the performance of my own vegetable farm. I don't know how the other one will do it, but I know more I'm doing this technique for living soil, market gardening, there is no limit about the production I can get out from this ground. We are just talking about like when I came in Reinsaat in Austria, then she teach me everything I know about the tomatoes and give me the patience to work on that way. Not against the nature, but with the nature to make a beautiful quality. Quality is for me the first criterion for the vegetable we are producing. I see my work like feeding people with something who bring the health higher than the normal conventional foods.
Me explica Tristan que trabajan con unas 80, 110, 120 familias. Este año tienen 80 familias fijas y después en el mercado de productores venden a unas 30 familias más. Tristan trabajó en Reinsaat. Ahí vemos también a Reinhild, que es la fundadora de Reinsaat. Y Tristan comenzó hace muchos años a trabajar ahí haciendo selección de semillas y fue Reinhild la que le enseñó mucho de lo que sabe y ha sido Tristan el que también de alguna forma se ha especializado en encontrar las mejores variedades para el market gardening, para la horticultura comercial.
I'm working more under the ground than up. When the foundation are good, then you can build a high house.
Tristan explica que él trabaja a un nivel del suelo. El suelo es lo importante, porque si los cimientos son buenos, lo que venga por encima de la superficie de la tierra también será bueno. You have an online course?
Yeah, I'm at an online course. My name is not in this online course, but there is an online course what I'm working with. It's possible to take this online course to produce vegetable in Europe, but it's specifically made for West Africa. We are talking about the living soil vegetable production in the small scales. And what is interesting is the intensivity of what you can produce in 1 square meters. All is about 100 square meters, 10 beds, 10 meter long, 80 centimeter bright. How much produce you can produce in that. And if you make an experiment 1 month, 2 months, and half year, then you just have to make a 0 after this 100, then you pass by 1000. It's exactly the same technique, exactly the same effort, 10 times more. And if you want to go growing bigger, then you add again a 0. But you will know how many manure you need, how many straw you need, how many seed you need, and how many time you need. Yeah? To scale it and to make it standards, to make it easier for the new generation. In my time, I need to learn that. Now you get it for free, then you need to perform more than we do.
Tristan me explica la importancia de los semilleros. Cuando empiezas a cosechar pepino, por ejemplo, es momento de hacer una nueva siembra para la siguiente generación. Y así, con muchas verduras, lo importante es tener mucha rotación porque no interesa tanto tener plantas durante demasiados meses en la tierra. A veces es mejor, es preferible hacer nuevas siembras y tener plantas más jóvenes, más tiernas, con más salud.
We are planting again, and we work with a lot of generation a year because my understanding of this market. working with these guys, let's say 20 years, because I went in Austria 20 years ago, and I start my gardening career in a seed company called Reinsaat. Yeah? I get to know how to produce vegetables and also how to multiplicate them. And I was a bit involved by the selection of the plants, and actually I can say I spend exactly the same amount of time with my children than with my plants. This man, I know them really well, and some of them you can train them, select them to be productive like that. I cannot count the fruits and the leaves, but I have the feeling there is nearly so much fruit than leaves in this plant. And it's just the beginning of the production because they are not getting ready now, but it's just the start and they're still flowering. Yeah? The limit here is the season. It's gonna be getting cold. I have the feeling in Portugal or in Spain they can perform even longer. Yeah? Paprika can be a permanent crop actually if it grow in a living soil. Living soil means we put a lot of effort to nourish the fungi and the animal who are under the ground, and the soil and the plant gonna make a deal to live longer and stronger. Yeah? I can show you a bit what is underneath. I cannot choose really if it will work or not, but here there is a nice decomposition and few insects who are coming. And if you see here, it's like a compost worm.
Yeah, you can see the worm action.
And a lot of moss.
Yeah.
What is interesting to see is like the roots are not just on the earth, they can be also in the surface like here, because the soil is have a lot of life on top. Yeah, maybe this is not the right spot. We can open it a bit. Just go in the field here. Come in the field here on this side. This animal, for example, is the same family like shrimps, a mare thing. Good sign for decomposition. And here you can see this is the house of a worm. And you don't need to go far to see a lot of insects. They are insects with a house. They, when they die, they spend your calcium. Yeah? And when I said the roots are going on top of the surface because they find the roots, they find foods and water. Yeah? And by the way, there is also that one, this animal.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
Gallinita ciega, we call.
These guys, they are also cutting the straw. These guys, I don't know. These guys, I don't know. When I'm talking about living soil, is you need to find like roots on the surface, and a lot of animals who are going, and they decompose all this hay and make your ground better, and you have a huge production. This is the best way to have a garden. Just after the harvest is a bit like messy, the garden, and it was raining during the harvesting. For this we was not cleaning that, but I don't need a super nice garden, I need a productive one. This we plant just Friday, the leek.
The leek very deep, no?
Yes. Really deep. We just make a hole. We just make a hole. Now they are rooted already. We make a hole and we just put the leek inside there. And I'm not putting back the earth. When I'm scratching and then when I'm watering, a bit earth are coming in. The advantage of that is the leek don't make an effort to grow this size. And I'm choosing the size of my leek when I'm planting it. Yeah.
El maíz no es un cultivo muy habitual en el market gardening, en la horticultura comercial a la pequeña escala, me dice Tristan, pero ellos han descubierto que a sus clientes en invierno les gusta comer palomitas de maíz mientras ven películas, así que lo que hacen es poner este maíz, que es maíz para palomitas, en las cajas, en las cestas de Navidad, y que los niños aprendan que el maíz no viene de bolsas de plástico, sino que vienen de las mazorcas que ellos mismos tienen que desgranar para hacer las palomitas.
Here's the part where I'm the most happy, because a lot of people struggle about producing soya beans. We find a way to produce edamame. Edamame become one of the nicest crop. The people are waiting for that, and this is like really easy to grow actually, and they are producing. They are starting to produce now. And if I see the color of the leaves, then they're gonna be like super successful. You see? Yeah, they are not full now. They start to be,